So, hello, my name is Matt, and I'm the manager for Project Kilo, and I'm here to talk you through our work for the past few weeks and our truly breakthrough product. So, I'll start off with a story first. Imagine you're a chemistry student or a researcher, and you've stumbled upon this particular chemical structure in a research paper you're reading. But you'd like to know more information about it. How do you look it up? You can clearly see there is no easy way to type this thing into Google. So, what you'd normally do, so you walk up to a computer and you have to redraw the whole thing in some sort of a chemistry program, which will then tell you what it is. But you're not likely to have it on you every single time you read a chemistry paper. What you're likely to have is a mobile phone. So, how do you bring those two together? And this is basically what Project Kilo is about. It's about retrieving information about chemical structures with just the tap of your finger. So, let me show you how it works. You open the application, you take a photo of a chemical structure, you see its canonical form and all the properties. It's that simple. So, let me talk you through the technology behind the whole thing and the challenges that we faced when developing the project. The main bit, the most difficult bit, is the actual chemical OCR. So how do you recognize what structure that is? How can you uniquely identify it, and how can you represent it in a sort of more useful form, say a text representation? What you have to do past that point is to calculate or retrieve some properties. How do you go about that? And even more interestingly, how do you fit all that in a small contained device such as a mobile phone? So what we've done is we've split the whole thing into two different parts. We've got a client, a thin client running on the phone, and we've got a server that does all the hard work for us. So the client is mainly concerned with image capture and actually displaying all the properties and all the chemical bits about it. And it's been developed using Java with an Android SDK and using Eclipse as the IDE. We then pass on the image that we get to the server, which actually carries out the chemical OCR and does some property calculations, etc. So, quite interestingly, there is no database behind the project. It carries out all the calculations on the fly. So no matter what chemical structure you sort of stumbled upon, you'll always be able to get results consistently. So, this is how we get from this to this. So you can see, you can probably not make much sense out of those chemical properties, but most of them mean things like how good a drug is it going to be? Is it going to dissolve well in your stomach? How quickly is it going to pass through your blood-brain barrier? And we've been able to develop this technology with cooperation with our client, who basically does those kind of visualization and property calculation for us. So that's basically what our project is about. So at this point, I'd like to thank my team for doing a brilliant work in the project. I'm really happy with the performance. I'd like to thank you for listening.